It's Lewis Hamilton's last race with Mercedes-Benz. So I'm going to be taking a walk down memory lane to share my top 5 moments of this memorable partnership. Hi guys, I'm Babsie and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, we are going to be taking a walk down memory lane to celebrate what has been such a beautiful partnership between Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes-Benz Petronas. Now, we know that these two have enjoyed a beautiful partnership which has spanned over a decade. And I think we shouldn't stick on what has been happening in the season and the past couple of seasons where there has been a struggle, but let's really just celebrate the overall heritage and history of these two coming together. Now, when Lewis Hamilton joined Mercedes-Benz in 2013, replacing the legendary Michael Schumacher, nobody thought it was a good move. They were quite skeptical, but he thought it was a gamble that was worth it. And man, oh man, was it worth it. They've enjoyed 8 Constructors Championships together, and Lewis Hamilton managed to get 6 out of his 7 Drivers' Championship with the team. So you can't tell me that this is not a successful partnership. And they will go down in history as one of the best driver and team partnership that we have ever seen. Now, outside of everything that has happened on track, that we have witnessed, the brilliant driving. You guys remember in 2020, it was 2020, when Lewis Hamilton drove across the finish line first with only 3 wheels after getting a puncture. So let's not go into what has been going on track, but rather the off-track memories that will last us for a lifetime. Let's start off with the partnership between Bono and Lewis. Bono has been a long-standing engineer of Lewis Hamilton, and with the successes that they have enjoyed over the past couple of years, you can tell that the importance of a driver having a great relationship with their engineer is what you need to win a race on the track, the championship, because Lewis is not one person to shy away from trying on new things on the car. Is it new mechanics? English is slowly running away. But, try in the new mechanics, trying new parts to see how they can improve the car. And that is thanks to his close partnership that he's had with Bono. They have been trusting of each other, and, there were rumors that he may jump over to Ferrari with Lewis, but unfortunately he will be, it's unfortunate for us LH44 fans. I would have loved to see Bono moving over to Ferrari with Lewis, but he's currently the head of engineering at Mercedes-Benz. So Lewis will have to start a new partnership with another engineer next year. But that duo will go down in history as one of the best. Another memory that this partnership has gifted us is Angela and Lewis Hamilton. Angela was Lewis Hamilton's physio, and I think she played a role that goes beyond being a physio. She was there for him during that controversial 2021. And I think she played his confidant, helped him with his different styles that he rocks up with during race weekend. And basically, I think they built such a strong partnership, and you will see that there's a common thread of Lewis really building a relationship with the people that he works closest with, and that is what really built up his success. There's trust, there's friendship, there's respect between all of them, and when they parted ways in 2023, it raised a whole lot of eyebrows, but they do still remain friends to this day. That is another duo that is going to go down in history, to say a driver and their physio, they will make sure that they are there to fight and show up and make sure that they do not give up. Because, it can get mentally draining. So it's so nice to have someone who's going to cheer you on from the sidelines. And I think Angela did exactly that. Even if it was a bad race for Lewis, I think I wasn't there. I'm assuming that she was the one to just, help encourage him, help him push forward for the next time, to say, but that happened. Yes, that happened yesterday, last week. We're moving forward now. You need to work to become better and better. Another partnership that this partnership has gifted us is Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. They literally reminded me of the partnership between Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello back at Ferrari. That 1-2 duo was really the thing that you needed to make sure that you're able to not only fight for the drivers' championship, but for the constructors' championship. Someone once said that it's always good when race driver number 1 knows his place, and so does race driver number 2. I do believe that, somewhere along the line that Merck did Bottas wrong by not allowing him to fight for the championship. But, you never saw the animosity between these two. There was so much respect. You could see that they were also building a friendship outside of the track. And as much as they were each other's biggest competitors, they were also each other's biggest supporter. There was respect there. And when Valtteri was let out of his contract, I won't lie, I didn't like that. I didn't want to see this partnership come to an end. But all things do come to an end. But that was one of the best partnerships outside of Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello in a team. And then we also have Mercedes-Benz, who have managed to also support Lewis Hamilton off track with all the things that he wanted to do in life. We all know how outspoken Lewis Hamilton is with the different causes that he celebrates. And one of them being Black Lives Matter, as well as, taking a stand against racism. For Mercedes to go against their silver arrow and turning their car black as well as their tire black to show their support for the cause. Now, that's some next level partnership where you know that there is plain respect for, in the team for the driver, for what he stands for. And they found a way to support him in any way that they could. And that was really just so beautiful to watch. And the final one, Lewis's fashion, guys. OMG. I know we're going to be blessed with all of that, going into Ferrari, but Mercedes-Benz gave Lewis the allowance not to dress in team attire on the race weekend. It is stipulated in everyone's contract to wear the race attire every time they go for race weekend, race day. It's important. Lewis broke the rules, and instead of going against him or fining him or making his life difficult, they embraced who he was. And they were like, if this is you, if this is going to allow you to drive and make sure that your head is in it 100%, go for it. So I think this has been such a beautiful partnership. Bonus. Toto and Lewis Hamilton. I don't think there's a better duo of team principal and driver. OMG. I think Abu Dhabi is going to be very emotional for those two. They have grown from strength to strength together, building this legacy of Mercedes-Benz. And now they're going to have to continue building their own respective legacies without each other. Yeah, man, I really did enjoy that partnership. I really enjoyed to see the amount of respect that Toto has for Lewis Hamilton and vice versa. It really was beautiful to watch, especially when he was ready to fight for him there in 2021. He was ready, but Lewis Hamilton chose peace. Ngosam, lento yokuchoose peace. One day one day. But yeah, it's an end of an era. And I think outside of all the past few seasons, past 3 seasons and the current one, we should really applaud this beautiful partnership that we have seen grow and flourish and succeed in front of our eyes. In the comment section, let me know what were your favorite moments with the partnership between Mercedes-Benz and Lewis Hamilton. What stood out for you and what lessons do you take away from those different partnerships or memories that we have enjoyed from those two? Don't forget to press that subscribe button and make sure that you switch on the bell and make sure that you are notified every time a new video drops. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.